Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, all eyes on him today after his incredible performance in the last one.
Yeah, Boog, that was one of the best hitting displays I've seen in a while. My man was in the zone. If he's able to carry that momentum over to today, we're in for a show on MLB The Show.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And on the hill, the lefty, Nick Lodolo. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Here's a Pirates lineup now. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
On the ground to the left, De La Cruz fires to first in time.
Batting third, second baseman Brandon Lau.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Brandon Lau. Looks like he wants the signs again. Lau bats left, throws right. He made his big league debut in 2018, and he was a third-round pick back in 2015.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at-bat.
Ball. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. This one chopped to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Now it'll be the Reds. Here's Garrett Hampson.
The leadoff hitter
this is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Tosses to first. They get him, but it was pretty close. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off left side.
Yeah, he's so fun to watch as a hitter. Bats from both sides of the plate, and he's so rare in that he really makes a lot of contact batting both righty and lefty. And, you know, it takes a ton of time in the cage to maintain both of those swings.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Ripped to right. And there are 2 outs.
Batting third, shortstop, Ellie De La
2 down,
Cruz.
bases empty. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Oh, look at the stop. What a play. Inning over. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Cincinnati, Ryan Reynolds here. That one finds the zone. 0-1. When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. Reynolds launched a homer in his most recent game. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Hard on the ground to first. Stewart steps on the bag and quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Here's a 2-0. Foul ball there. Second inning here, no score. And it's fouled away. Ripped to short. Fires in time.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
This is Joey Bart. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Line drive, and that gets down for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Chop back up the middle. Over to first, and that's the third out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Sal Stewart. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. That one at triple digits.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Just missed. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Throws to first in time.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Tyler Stevenson will hit next. In the air, right field. And that is that. Back here at Great American Ballpark, stepping in, Connor Griffin. Aye. The 0-2. Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
This to third. And that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Ryan O'Hearn the next to hit. Ball 1 there.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count now 2-0. Catcher challenge. Will take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Swings and misses, struck him out. And that is a big first out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. That misses. Ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Leaping, and he brought it back. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Big momentum shift right there. He went up, robbed the home run. Could have been costly. 3 runs. Oh, my goodness.
Up next for the Pirates, Brandon Lapp. Grounded out his first time up. Runner on the go. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
That's in there. That's strike 1. Fouled off to the right. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series.
That's ball 2.
Next pitch off the play. And now it's 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Pirates, left fielder Brian Reynolds.
There's a sinker at the knees for a strike.
Ball, that's down.
Going to count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground, Hampson. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. 2 outs, bases full. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1. That pitch in for a strike, 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Fought off foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2 spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. All loaded up. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 runs in. Here comes the throw. Now a dive for the tag, and he gets him as they escape the bases loaded jam. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 2 and the Reds nothing. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. In now for the Reds, TJ Friedl.
TJ Friedl.
Check swing. He went. Strike 1.
Well, these Reds definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Cruz takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting ninth.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for Cincinnati, Will Benson. The 1-0. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swing and a miss. This one in the air, center field. Cruz should have this one. Brings it in, and that ends the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's the Pirates catcher now, Joey Bart.
You know, these Pirates showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
One now. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And foul ball.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Ball one.
That just misses.
Outside.
2-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Connor Griffin now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike at 95. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Suarez throw to first in time. That's out number 3. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Bottom 4. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Garrett Hampson.
Garrett Hampson.
Bunting for a hit. Loud. The underhand flip, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Here goes the runner. This one in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2-0. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Cruz on his way over, reaching for it, makes the catch. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Shortstop, Ellie.
Big at bat coming up with Ellie De La Cruz stepping in.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
Ball, that's out.
Hampson takes his lead at third with 1 away. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. In there safely. And a 2-1 ball game now.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me, and I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. We're headed to the 5th. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
That's out. Ball.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there. You know, these Pirates doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
The next pitch misses. Ball 2. Runner takes off. Makes the catch. 1 down. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Ozuna, the big bear, cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. And a foul ball.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Bucks go down quietly, but they still lead it 2-1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And this one bounces away from Bart. No advance, though. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Check swing, went around. And the count 1-1.
With a lay off that pitch down.
This one in the air, right field. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Suarez gets his lead at first with nobody out. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Swing and a miss at 100. Struck him out. 1 out man at first. TJ Friedl getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss there. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And gone. A 2-run homer. His first homer of the year. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
Myers wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 1-0. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Out number 2.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Benson in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Two down, nobody on. Late that time, and it's strike two.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And the 0-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Here's a 1-2. Slow roller to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. It's now back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Brandon Lau will hit next. Outside with a breaking ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Flips it, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
For the Pirates, left fielder Brian Reynolds.
First pitch swinging. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The Buccos down by a run, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Got him looking, and that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below, and some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Nope,
Gonzalez at the plate now. That's ball one.
Hey!
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Yohan Ramirez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Trying to bunt his way on. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Well, he saw an opportunity to drop a drag ball and made it work out.
So a man at first. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second, and he's out.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
This one in the air center field. Cruz settles under this one. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Reds, shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that is that. Reds go down quietly, but they're up 3-2. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Now pitching for the
New arm
Reds,
out of the bullpen,
number
Pierce
52,
Johnson. This is his first
Johnson.
appearance of the season. Right through there for a strike.
Ball. Ball 2.
Just missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
On the ground to third. Slings to first in time.
Hey.
The Reds trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7.
That's a ball.
Johnson, a 6'2 righty, 200 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Check swing, and he went. Now 1-2. He goes down looking. Now he's challenging the called strike.
Well, not much you can argue with there as a hitter. That pitch was dotted on the inside corner of the plate. I think even if he swings the bat, it blows him up and not really able to do anything with it anyhow. I think if you see that early, then perhaps you can pull those hands a little bit tighter and get the fat part of the bat to it. But I'd say overall, you just have to tip your cap on that one. Great execution.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. He's 2 for 2. Fastball is outside.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit.
Runner on the go.
that's
Pitch is low. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
There's the strike to the knees, and the count's even at 2. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pirates leave 1. They're down. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
First baseman, Sal Stewart.
Inside.
Ball, inside.
And it's 1-0. Movement in the bullpen. Mason Montgomery, a left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Santana, a right-hander, loosening up as well. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Check swing went around. That's strike 2.
Yep, that ball went out.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
And that's a base hit into left field. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next for the Reds.
Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. And he grounds one back up the middle. 1 and 2nd. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Reds 3 and the Pirates 2. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here in Cincinnati, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Ryan O'Hearn. Fastball for a strike.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Oh, 1 now.
Ball. No, that's low.
Just
That's ball
missed. Marcell Ozuna would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. That one ripped but foul. Payoff pitch. Oh, great stop. To first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Pirates, the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Check swing, but he went too far. It's 0-1.
Ball in.
There's a strike. The Reds holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Just off the outside edge. Full count now. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Brandon Lau, the next to hit. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Caleb Ferguson taking over on the mound. This is his 3rd time out this year. That's in for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, and he can't hang on to it. Almost a fantastic play.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
That clips the zone. Strike 1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
That one missed.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
On the ground, 2 ball. Suarez to second, on to first, double play.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Dennis Santana.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now, T.J. Friedl. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
drilled in the air out towards right center. Cruz has a beat on it. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Myers started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. High fly ball, right field. O'Hearn under it. He's got it, and there's two down. Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds.
Right fielder, Will Benson.
Ball one.
Bullpen action for the Pirates. Mason Montgomery, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through that one out in front that time. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Reds down in order, but they still lead at 3-2. Back here at Great American Ballpark, here's the third baseman, Nick Gonzalez. That's through there for a strike. And that
Inside,
misses. And that's ball one. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Boog, if you can set up a good two-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Fastball for a strike. High chopper to third. Suarez throw to first in time. And the Pirates with only one out left.
A couple of pitches and a quick out.
So it's their last chance in this one. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. And that one fouled off. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Tap foul at the plate.
Ball one.
The Pirates down to their final strike. Two down, nobody on. Popped up first base side. Stewart under it. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, this was a tight and played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.